because I'm big into Australian soaps, man. I fucking love them. Any fans in? You've got Australians in? Yes! You from Australia as well? What part of Australia are you from? Perth. All right, that doesn't have a soap. Which one are you? Sydney, home and away. You from Sydney? You're from Perth as well, right? It's a proper mixture. 2 Perths and a Sydney. Nice. You could have a fight. See who wins. WA. So what brings you to Liverpool? Just traveling around? Yeah. Where you been so far? We'll get you. Just the usual. I have a tough time getting out of the save-away area. So, just the usual. Just been swanning around, expanding my horizons. It's good. Which one do you like, Neighbours or Home and Away? You prefer Home and Away? Most of Australia does, for some reason. It's the worst one. It's the least believable. At least Neighbours knows it's shit. Home and Away has this like air of bravado about it. You know what I mean? Like they pretend like they're not shit. Like this is what happened like a few weeks ago, right? This guy fell asleep on the beach, right? He woke up, looked at his iPhone, and it had 98% battery. I was like, this just doesn't happen. That would just never happen, would it? You'd never have 98% battery. There's loads of stuff like that. You know, like one of the things that I don't believe about soaps is the fact that, you know when someone gets in trouble with the police, they never fart. They never just let out a little bit of. Do you like when you're in when your mum uses your middle name? That's how much trouble you're in. Like, you know, if you think if the police rocked up at your door and they're like, hey, listen, we're going to charge you with murder, there'd be a little, you know? Just a little, just uncontrollable. That just pops out. Because we've all done it loads of times. Like when I see a camera flash behind me when I'm driving, I'm like, oh no. Damn it. Just get a little nervous. You know what I mean? I like one time, right, I was watching a thing. You guys will get this is doctors, right? So I was watching this, right? And this guy got in it, he get beat up or some shit, and he was in a coma, and the doctor came in, and they're like, oh yeah, he's gonna fucking die, right? And the brother was like, really? Should we just like keep an eye on him for like 10 minutes or something first? And they're like, nah, man, he's fucking dead. Don't worry about it. We're gonna switch him off. And we're going to switch him off right now if you want to go ahead and do that. They just let the brother switch him off. They let the brother do it. He didn't have any training or anything. He didn't have to take out any tubes or nothing like that. They was like, yeah, you go ahead, switch him off. He's like, you sure? I'm just going to switch him. It's this one here. Just press this button. And he's like, yeah, just go ahead. And he went to do it. And just as he went to do it, the guy was like in the hospital bed like this. And his arm went, he's like, what the fuck was that? His arm moved. And the doctor was like, it's just like an involuntary thing. Just switch him off. And the guy was like, you sure his arm just moved? I wouldn't mind if we give him 10 minutes, you know, just in case he comes around. And the doctor was like, nah, switch it off. And he was like, well, we'll give it till tomorrow. And the next day, the guy shot up out of bed. He was like, oh, and he was blind. But the doctor... The doctor was like, don't worry about it. No, he'll be a vegetable for the rest of his life. Doesn't matter. He might as well just forget about that guy. And they're like, no, I'm sure you said he was going to die yesterday. And he seems to be moving pretty smartly. Within a week, he was fucking running around the hospital and shit. Woo! He was back, baby. Not once did they take that doctor to a disciplinary and be like, you're about to fucking kill that dude. Without doing it. And not only that, you were going to let the brother switch off the machine. He's had no training whatsoever. Like he's just going to plug in his iPhone. Just stick that in. Sorry, I've only got 19%. I slept on the beach last night. You know, it's crazy. Shit like that going. I love watching it. I like to be one of like the people that aren't in it. I like to see like a behind the scenes thing of the people that aren't in soap operas. You know what I mean? You know, like the boss of one of the people that's in it. Because they're always like fucking off and doing stuff, aren't they? They're always just like dropping work at the last second. Like you try ringing your boss and saying, I have been in a car accident for like the 5th time that week. They're not going to be understanding. They'll be like, that's like the 5th car accident you've been in this week, dude. You've been in 5 car accidents this week. You know what you've never done this week? Had an eye test. Maybe go get one of them done. Crashing all the time. I don't know.